Alright, we're doing another reaction video. Today, we're watching a video, all of Bloodhound's Lil Jeff's paid hit. Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm new to this video. What's up, guys? You fuck niggas.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into this bitch ass video.
Hey, you can edit out some stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so edit out what I just said. Fuck niggas. Oh shoot, I just said it again. So edit.
We're gonna keep this in the video.
Stop it. Get some help.
So we're gonna put this stupid ass little.
What happens when Chicago's most feared crash dummies get hired to handle Milwaukee's problems? How does a disappointed basketball player become the center of allegations about multiple paid hits across state lines? Today, we're diving into the story of Bloodhound Lil Jeff, a name that strikes fear in the streets of both Chicago and Milwaukee. The internet is filled with rumors that this 21-year-old has allegedly been involved in up to 11 bodies, with several allegedly coming from paid hits in Milwaukee for local trappers who knew exactly what they were getting when they hired him.
Killed Mook.
We got fives though too, so don't think that we put
shit
for
right. And the person that killed Mook, like I keep telling you, is Bloodhound Jeff from Chicago.
But here's what makes this story even crazier. One Milwaukee rapper recently admitted Jeff was spinning, but claimed he didn't pay him anything.
All in Johnny Dang before I rap shit, that's to say enough. They got it wrong. Yellow Jeff was spinning, but I ain't paying nothing. Robert Reynolds, hit that bitch from front to back.
So who was paying? And why did Milwaukee trappers turn to Chicago killers instead of handling their own business? By the end of this video, you'll understand how drug money connected two cities' violence, how Milwaukee's gangsters use Chicago crash dummies as their personal hit squad, and the trail of bodies that allegedly follow. Stay tuned, because this gets dark. Before we talk about Milwaukee, we need to understand what Bloodhounds were already doing in Chicago. Lil Jeff and his partner Q50 weren't just random street dudes. They were allegedly already building a reputation as killers in their own city. Born and raised on Chicago's east side, Jeff grew up in the drill era that glorified violence. But unlike many who just rapped about
Q50.
No, I don't know where all this shit started, but all I
know, I watched the video and
Bloodhound, what's the name? Bloodhound Jeff. His cousin name is Bloodhound Z Money. If you know Q50 got that tattoo, and he had a tattoo on his eye too. It says Z Money on it. That's his cousin. That's how he really got into Bloodhound, because that was his cousin. But yeah, I don't know about.
Yeah, I know Q50. It started off like him taking somebody down of his crew, and him and Lil Jeff was. Him and Lil Jeff was just going on the road and how they got into a car crash and they don't know where it happened to it, and they was playing.
You talking about the gun here? I know what you're talking about. They lied about it. Let me just stop talking. They lied about that.
Jeff and Q50 were allegedly living it.
I just kept seeing your name all over the place, bro. Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Bloodhound Lil Jeff. I didn't know you was from Chicago.
Using Lens and Chrome makes it all simple. I could just select information, dive deeper on it, without ever leaving the tab.
Anniversary trip to Tokyo? With Expedia, you can bundle and save on your flight, hotel, and car.
I thought you was some... Originally I thought you were a UK drill artist.
Actually, I can vouch Elijah Ashley.
You want to know? I'm going to tell you right now why I thought you was from the UK. Because they said Bloodhound Lil Jeff got 10 bodies.
Jeff's path to violence wasn't immediate. He actually had dreams outside the streets.
So I wonder what you was doing at 16.
I was 16. Around that time,
you was doing the Soldier Boy.
I was trying to play basketball, but that's around the time I ain't make the varsity team. So at 16 was when I was realizing this shit real. I got.
That rejection from the varsity basketball team became a turning point. Within 2 years, Jeff was allegedly deep in Chicago's most violent crew. His older brother introduced him to street life.
So can you tell us like who introduced you to the street life?
My brother.
So yeah, he might have brought him into his cousin.
But Jeff also experienced trauma.
That's how you think I'm not lying. You see that Z Money tattoo? That Z right there, the tattoo right there.
Like 14.
That's his Z Money, and he got a tattoo too somewhere. That's his Z Money.
The bullet that bitch
right there,
like right past my face.
His cousin.
They shot the back and the front. Then they blew the car and set that bitch on fire.
By 18, Jeff was allegedly part of the Bloodhounds, and him and Q50 were reportedly catching bodies in Chicago before anyone in Milwaukee even knew their names. Here's where the story gets interesting. The Bloodhounds weren't just killers. They're big homies.
Like the police ran away from them. They drove another place.
They did not care.
Bro, they don't, bro. They was like,
you gonna if you're in the drill and you're in Chicago and you fucking die, they're gonna treat your murder case like every fucking murder case.
Yeah, gang. I ain't gonna lie, it is hella. Bro, I follow the legal firms. The legal firm, I'm gonna send it to you now. Niggas die every day out there. Not even trying to joke. Niggas die every day out there.
Yeah, and it's like the police can't really do shit about it because they die every day. It's too much to handle.
Yeah.
The police ain't God.
Yeah, they be stealing cars, all type of shit every day. So they be having what's the name, but fuck 12 though. Let y'all know fuck 12. But yeah, they be stealing cars, doing hella shit, like she just said. So they don't have time to just do one murder.
Major drug dealers with connections reaching far beyond Chicago. These connections are what link Chicago's bloodhounds to Milwaukee's street scene. When you're moving serious weight, you need serious protection and serious consequences for those who interfere with business. According to street sources, Milwaukee trappers were already locked in with Bloodhound big homies through drug networks. This wasn't some random connection. This was business.
Allegedly, his sixth time doing some shit, it was some Milwaukee shit again, you know, that he was once again paid for. I guess it's some people in Milwaukee that's connected to the Bloodhounds. However they connected, they tied in with the Bloodhounds in Chicago, and they know Shorty them. I mean, for them in Milwaukee, they get wild too. So it's like, it's not like they needed Bloodhound them to do this shit. Like, they probably could have did the shit themselves, but I guess they call themselves being smart or whatever. Like, all right, we ain't gonna get it. You know, if Shorty them gonna do it for us, we ain't gonna get our hands dirty.
Milwaukee gangsters recognized Jeff and Q50 as crash dummies, willing to do anything for money. Q50 admitted it in a video clip.
I'm in love with taking niggas shame. Test gas like a blind man walk. And then me and got dominant game. Me and Jeff like Amsterdam. Step back to a nigga like Big Flame. Niggas know I got fights to stay. And then me and I'm
They saw an opportunity to outsource their violence while keeping their own hands clean.
These niggas are self-snitching.
He said it in GTA though.
I mean, if you, I feel like the police be watching niggas like this. They will look at their songs and they be like, oh, he's talking about bodies, blah blah blah. Dumb as shit. I feel like if I was like in the streets gang and I just killed somebody, I would not talk about it the next day. I'd probably wait like a month out there, and plus I would like throw hints.
What do you mean by that?
Should not talk about that shit.
But we really shouldn't talk about it at all, cause the shit is stupid as fuck.
It's with guys that you know that not gonna tell them.
Well, we could be like, you can be like a nigga like, what's his name, T-Roy? King Von best friend, a nigga that was just a shooter, didn't really say shit.
Yeah, he got killed at a gas station.
But I know they only had Twitter back then, and he was only saying shit on quotes. Yeah, tweeting back and forth.
Yeah, that shit was corny. I'm not gonna lie. You the tweet, but some of King Von tweets was true. And one of his tweets I saw, he was like, "Don't ever be looking for somebody." And stop looking for them, because the day you stop looking for them, they're gonna find your ass. And that is the true thing though, because niggas do be looking for niggas. Then you know when they stop looking for niggas, you're gonna see that nigga at a gas station.
Shit, tragic.
They needed Bloodhound them to do this shit. Like, they probably could have did the shit themselves, but I guess they call themselves being smart or whatever. Like, all right, we ain't gonna get it. You know, if Shorty them gonna do it for us, we ain't gonna get our hands dirty. And we got the money, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, we just gonna pay Shorty them. They getting wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, everybody know
like,
Jeff was getting wild. We all know this.
They really was sending Bloodhound them off, you know. They really
posting videos of them in traffic with cars.
And niggas is rapping about it.
Yes, gang, and they rapping about it, and they doing it, and they posting shit about it, bro. Like, we're just gonna skip this. Yeah, but cause his ass is
talking too much.
Telling us shit we already know.
Alleged hits started piling up. According to street rumors, Jeff's first alleged paid hit in Milwaukee was a triple homicide that shocked the city. On March 27, 2022, 3 men were found shot execution style in their apartment.
The case involving 3 men shot and killed execution style at an apartment in Milwaukee is still unsolved.
I'm talking about back in the 1800s.
Yeah, you talking about like we line your ass up, we gonna all shoot your ass.
I'm talking about like duct tape your ass and say please, I'ma shoot you.
Yeah, shit like that. Allah.
Two of the victims were brothers, and detectives say it's going to take the whole community to get this killer off the streets.
They ain't no more pain. They ain't gonna hurt no more.
On March 28th, a day after the triple shooting, droves of people came out.
Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody but y'all motherfucking salary gang.
Remember the three men killed: Anthony Thompson, Tyrese McKinney, Clarence Harris.
When are we gonna stop? When are we gonna love?
The day before this vigil, family members of one of the men called police when they hadn't heard from him. Milwaukee police detectives say they went to the apartment at 54th and Mill Road.
When they got there, they found that the door was ajar to the apartment. And when they entered the apartment, they found that there were 3 adult males that were all deceased of gunshot wounds.
Detective Tim Keller says they believe it happened around 2 in the morning while people were sleeping, which makes what they know about this case limited.
At least one of the victims
resided
at the residence where this occurred.
I had a dream, this is how I knew it was a dream, chat, because I had a dream. Well, it could have not been a dream, but I'm telling you this now tonight. But I had a dream, cause that these 2 niggas, like, was hitmans looking for me out my old neighborhood. You know what my old neighborhood is. I ain't gonna say it, but old neighborhood, you know, cause we on the internet, but old neighborhood. Bro, 2 niggas chasing me, they got me, they tied me up in the back. I feel this one nigga putting his gun on the back of my shit, and bro, and it felt so real, bro. Like, he was putting it felt like it was a real life nigga putting the gun on the back of my head. Then the other nigga came in front of me and put the shotgun in my face. But bro, this is how I know it was a dream, cause I fucking spawned. Like I just said, I spawned to my house out of nowhere. After all I did was feel the gun and see the gunshot, I fucking spawned right back.
I feel like a dream is how it is when you die.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do feel
everything is a mystery because you're dead.
Look at.
And I feel like you really don't know how it feels until you actually like do it. Like, unless like it's like one of them shits where you like come back to life and you like when they use the little sample and shit. That's a whole different story. Niggas can go on podcasts and talk about that shit all day because it's still a mystery to this day. Nobody knows unless you die. That's why I say it's better if you like die with somebody because you're both in there with each other.
No lie. Hey, you trying to ghost better right quick?
Engaged in drug dealing from that residence. And that's potentially the motive for this. People sometimes are hesitant to tell us what type of activities their loved one was involved in that could have led to their death. It really does not matter to us other than potentially figuring out a motive. We don't work any less hard on a case just because someone was engaged in drug dealing prior to being killed. We need that information to come forward, and no matter what the information is, if someone in the community knows who is responsible for this.
Anthony Thompson, known as Big Juice, Tyrese McKinney, and 52-year-old Clarence Harris. Anthony Thompson was connected to Milwaukee's rap scene and had appeared in the Eastside Cypher video. His death sent shockwaves through the community. One blogger explains the alleged Bloodhound involvement.
Lil Jeff first time doing some shit was in Milwaukee, where he was paid to, you know, he was like, they damn near paid him to do a hit on a house full of people. It was 3 people in the house, and Lil Jeff and his Bloodhound homies was paid to go up in the house and get everybody up out of there. Like, everybody who up in there, just take everybody out. So, you know, according to Lil Jeff, his people and other sources, like, that was Lil Jeff first time doing some shit, and his homies, that was their first time doing some shit. So the first time they did some shit, you know, they caught 3 bodies the first time they ever did some shit.
No arrests
ever made.
These are the largest seaborne invasion in history.
If a regular ass nigga that never shot nobody get 3 kills, he's gonna feel like he's a shit. That's why I feel like they made them a crack.
I don't know about Minnesota, but I know out here.
Payments can be compromised with wireless flaky 5G business internet. With Optimum Business Secure Fiber in
this case. The next alleged hit involved 8
in Chicago.
Fast ass cars chasing the police gang.
Shit, if I was the police too, I'd be scary.
Them niggas do be having them shit.
But the police got guns.
Yeah, but they don't have that
Clifton
shit that
Moo Pate Jr., who was killed on September 4th, 2023, while sitting inside a vehicle near 58th and Fairmont on Milwaukee's west side. The killing was allegedly retaliation for the death of someone called Chevy. Milwaukee street sources claim this was another paid hit
of Milwaukee. So I want to talk about the truth about Milwaukee, right? Because I don't got no valid truth that happened, but I got valid truth that what happened was this, right? When Mook got killed because of Chevy, right?
However, there's debate about which bloodhound was responsible.
That's what everybody want to know, right? Because everybody thought the old man put the belt on Chevy, right? But it's rumored that Mook allegedly put the belt to Chevy, and he got the belt put to him. So you saying the stories about Mook is a lie, but the stories about Chevy is real, or the stories about Chevy is a lie too?
No, it's 50-50 with both of them. Like, some of that mixed. Like, some of that made up, some of that real.
Listen. Chevy, before Chevy died, Chevy called a homie a week before he died, right? Chevy clapped somebody a week before he died.
That's some of the part that's
I got proof. I got proof. So how you gonna tell me there's not no killer? He's a real killer.
This disagreement shows how the bloodhounds operated as a unit, making it difficult to determine individual responsibility. Here's where we get confirmation that Milwaukee rappers knew exactly what they were dealing with. In the song Bloody Tears, Milwaukee rapper Cracks admits this.
All the Johnny Dang before I rap shit, that's to say enough. They got it wrong. Yellow Jeff was spinning, but I ain't paying nothing.
This line is crucial because it confirms that 1. Jeff was indeed spinning in Milwaukee. 2. Multiple people were allegedly paying him. 3. Even those connected to the violence were willing to admit Jeff was active. The fact that Cracks felt the need to distance himself from paying Jeff suggests there were others who were paying him for hits. There's actual footage of Jeff in Milwaukee clubs showing he wasn't just making quick trips for hits. He was embedded in the scene.
You know, it's a clip of
your homies promoting you line gang. Y'all all fucking goofies. I'm gonna just say it like that. Y'all all fucking goofies, because that mean you lying and y'all thinking that shit cool to just be lying what somebody else actually doing in their life, and y'all promoting that shit and you saying, yeah, he did that shit. Yeah, he did that shit. Like, boy, get your lying goofy ass on. Bro, y'all be grown as hell lying. That's the other thing. Cause I be watching some of the Chicago drill, you know, on the couch and shit, on the couch and Baba TV.
Hell yeah.
I be watching this shit, bro. And some of y'all niggas do be lying, gang. Then I showed you that video where them niggas was switching the bankroll, but y'all niggas be grown as hell, sharing each other bankrolls and shit. That shit not cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Of Lil Jeff going around right now, and they saying that, you know, it's a clip of Lil Jeff out at the club with.
One source describes what they saw in the footage.
And they saying that, you know, it's a clip of Lil Jeff out at the club with a few of his bloodhounds and some of they Milwaukee people. You know, Lil Jeff dropping the rakes and shit like that. Shorty look young as hell, bro. Like a straight, like, still wet behind the ears, all type of shit. Like,
damn, I did not know Lil
Jeff. He died at 21, so in this video, he
had
to be
just now
like
getting
19 or some shit like that, you know? They just using his little ass, bro, paying him crumbs. And he doing all the dirt. Lil Jeff and his homies, they doing all the dirt, and
it's some badass female.
Shorty phoning them in Milwaukee, paying them crumbs to do this shit.
The relationship between Milwaukee trappers and Chicago bloodhounds was purely transactional. Milwaukee had the money, Chicago had the killers willing to travel.
They was using Shorty. Phoning them in Milwaukee, they ass was using Shorty. They were, you know, they had the money, and it's like, the bloodhounds was doing all they dirty work, you know, they was using them, you know?
But the source makes an important point about the bloodhounds' willingness.
I mean, the bloodhounds wanted to be used, though. I don't want to make it seem like they was taking advantage of them type situation, because it's like, if that's the case, folks them wanted to be taken advantage, they wanted to be taken advantage of, they wanted to be used, like, you know, they ass wasn't to crash, and folks them wasn't to pay them to crash. They crashing for free.
On the toilet.
They doing this shit for free, so it's like shit. If they can get paid, they looking at the situation like shit. It's a win-win. We already willing to do this shit.
Nigga, smell some
activities in Milwaukee didn't go unnoticed. He was eventually killed in Chicago. Milwaukee figures posted about it, including references to specific dates that allegedly corresponded to hits. The post referenced the day he caught a hate, street terminology that could refer to when someone committed a significant act of violence violence that created enemies. While Jeff never directly admitted to Milwaukee's hits in interviews, there are moments where his statements take on new meaning given these allegations. When asked about his reputation, Jeff responds.
Okay, so you got this reputation, man. You got this crazy reputation.
I don't know if he got one Z-Money, but I know he got one.
How do you move through Chicago? Do you feel like you probably got a target on your back?
Hell nah, these niggas scared, man. I'm outside.
Oh, and niggas is doing coke. That's one thing, gang. For you to smoke, gang.
Dropping my low.
For you to do coke is a whole different ball game.
We be outside every day. I be from up everywhere you could think of.
When discussing his lifestyle and what he's known for,
Bloodhound Lil Jeff want to get across to the people. Like, who is Bloodhound Lil Jeff and why is he so popular right now?
I'm a nigga that y'all need to stay out my way. When y'all see me, don't even say shit to me, cause I don't know what the you might be on. There's too much shit going on out here. I don't know what your intentions is. So I'm ready to tell y'all, y'all and stay out my way.
I mean, it ain't no pictures I've seen nobody with Lil Jeff, so niggas probably didn't walk up on him. Like
see, they saying all this up shit. They got your head with that shit.
I wouldn't even do an interview if I knew these niggas kill people.
I saw a video of this nigga up in 1996. Old crackhead.
Didn't matter who showed up.
He was here for his life.
They owned that bitch.
Then Lil Jeff was like, come here, bro. I'm just playing.
He says he done didn't speak for a week.
Nigga up shit on me. That's fucking Fiend got the running though. If I show you,
most of us aren't gonna set foot on Mars.
If I show you what the Fiend got the running.
Some things are out of reach. I got this. But a card with access to
these statements, while not admissions, paint a picture of someone who believes his reputation for violence precedes
ain't no wrong with the
the
alleged
alleged
connection
between
still black and
Lil
beautiful.
Jeff and Milwaukee
No
hits
diddy.
represent something larger, the nationalization of street violence through drug networks. When local trappers have enough money and connections to import killers from other cities, it changes the entire dynamic of street beef. It makes violence harder to investigate, creates jurisdictional complications for law enforcement, and allows those ordering hits to maintain distance from the actual violence.
Nah, why you telling me? I don't do nothing.
Melly.
Nothing wrong if you smoke.
Mad Max from No Limit. These just the people that's not here no more that was running around that need to be put down. But there's still a lot of other shorties that's, you know, coming up under the, like this the Lil Jeff generation. Shorty like the King Von generation. Like, it's crazy. It's like levels to this shit. Like at first it was folk them that was coming under Von, they wanted to be like Von.
No shit.
Them, they want to be like Lil
No
Jeff.
shit. When niggas look up to niggas, they want to be like the
alleged
nigga,
Milwaukee
bro. Just like
shows
how
modern
niggas
street violence has evolved beyond neighborhood beefs
But Drake,
into
you a
interstate
bitch.
criminal
Shout out to Drake, your ass,
enterprises.
bitch.
What started as
Michael
Chicago
Jackson
crash
been
dummies
died.
looking
It's
for
only
quick
one
money
Michael
allegedly became a pattern of paid violence that connected two cities' street scenes in the most tragic way possible. Whether Jeff was actually
was telling me
responsible
that
for all
if
the
Jeff was
hits
still alive,
attributed
he
to
would
him
be in
may
jail right
never
now.
be conclusively
Yeah, they
proven.
had
What's
so much
clear is that
evidence, but on
Milwaukee
Lil Jeff, they
trappers
was just
believed they
waiting.
could outsource their
He
violence
died
to
while
Chicago
he was
killers,
waiting,
and that
so-
belief allegedly
That
cost
bitch ass
multiple
Jeff.
people their lives. As one Milwaukee figure put it, the full truth remains buried in street code, unsolved cases, and the complex web of
Hey,
money
y'all,
and
any
violence
niggas in the
that
comments, do
connects
not try to hit
America's
at my
most
homegirl,
dangerous
bro. It don't matter
neighborhoods.
if you're a
But the
girl.
That can't be
allegations
up.
surrounding
like
Lil
girls,
Jeff serve as a stark
like
reminder
girls,
of how
my
far
nigga.
some will go
Oh,
with
no,
cash
nigga,
in these
some
crash
nigga.
dumps.
Yeah.
If you found this breakdown
Then the bitch is
eye-opening,
my
make
way.
sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep
Just my
dives
way.
into the
Hey, nigga, dog, I
connection
just saw you
between
shake your
street
head like
culture
this,
and the
nigga. Don't do
stories
that,
that
nigga.
never
Yes,
make the
in the mouth.
mainstream news.
Well, that was the end of the video.
That video was ass. He was chatting too much. We might as well talk. Shit.
Well, this was a 22-minute video.
So this was a long enough video.
Yeah. But stay tuned in the videos.
Oh shoot, you gonna have to censor it out, right? Right?
DJ, shut the fuck up.